City, to Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. This team entering with 2 straight losses since they won on opening weekend. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they say they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guy. Around him to elevate their standard, and if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy James. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Little play action here with McCarthy. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
6 yards. And it's fourth down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. Did you accomplish something like that against this guy? It's going to be a lot easier said than done.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Right-handed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's now third down and 16.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19, Pioneer.
Ready? From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now It's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Check.
To throw again is Sanders. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Makes the score Lions 14.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It brings up third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
48-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside 35.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now give up the middle. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. The stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to from the 31. Here is 2nd and 8. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's hurt. Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A 58-yard attempt.
And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Vikings get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. They'll start at the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown Detroit. looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21, Vikings 3. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out and take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him for it. Out of the backfield on 3rd and short.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Jameer Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut back team. Cut. Get it.
On play action, Shador. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Williams.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. Down the field, he's got Seatbelt. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shador. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Extra field is good. And the Lions stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. Side handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Minnesota.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
J.J. McCarthy sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer.
Vikings 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession.
On the 2nd. Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
As Shador on 1st down. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Come on, come on. 6, 18.
On the handoff, this is good. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 79, Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Down the
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Vikings offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Second charge timeout for Minnesota. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Strike.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. Now pass deep for St. Brown. A great connection there. We're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now this timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Count 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Ready. To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
For a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Sanders to throw. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
1st down.
Throwing now, Sanders on foot. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did. Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point by Little is good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Vikings 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, 37. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
1st and 10.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And the move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ready? From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Ball on the
7.
36 now. Here's second down and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders will throw it. In the middle, and he's got Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Lions
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, go.
Here's Gibbs. What a move! He's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Lions.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second
From the 34-yard line. Here's second and 1. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good number. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. McCarthy to the air on second down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
38 yards on the play.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And they block the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on down. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss.
Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Cowboy 80. I got him. Go.
On play action, Shador. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good.
That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is a penalty flag. Comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Get up.
Now, Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Shador. He pulls it in around the 5. He's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Hey, Cowboy 80.
They'll run with Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Viking 18. Ready?
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down at the 8.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Ready?
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage the 3 points.
The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. That's 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that?